Stretch of his career, better than 14 points over his last 5. In this city as DeAndre Ayton left it short. Here comes man, has some help in Zubats. And Jimmy's scary to think how good this club can be and what their ceiling will be once he makes his debut after the All-Star break. That is Morris. How real is that?
Well, it's different now because I think you front load your schedule, so you're playing the bulk of your games early, so you don't have a lot of time to make up for it. See Paul George with a beautiful.
For the last couple of years, he is finally now joining the Clippers. What a finish by Man. And what a stretch this kid's lead as we cross the 8-minute mark. Look at Zubats getting out against Booker. Man in the open floor. Hard right-handed flush. Comes back.
Well, the beautiful part is that Monty Williams already had a relationship with him based on OKC, but also USA Basketball. So the mindset and understanding is there. Having some kind of, I think, connection with KD from Monty, a comfort level. Booker, CD, and you know him extremely well. How long do you think it will take for him to kind of integrate himself and kind of be a part of the flow of this offense?
I don't in the league, unable to squeeze it for the Clippers. Okogie from deep, got it. This is Terrence Ross, who just acquired off waivers Wednesday from Orlando. This is his Phoenix debut tonight. Gets it to Ayton. Dennis, what do you think?
A great opportunity. I had a chance to talk to him before the game. I know him very well, along with his agent. And I said, young fella, do you understand your opportunity is
significant role with the Clippers?
Jacques Landale gets it to Ross. Well, he reserve unit here for Monty Williams. And Terrence Ross, a guy who has filled it up in his career. Gordon able to draw contact, puts it down, and he's fouled. So 7-point Clippers lead as we hit the final 60 seconds of the quarter. Paul George splits 2 with a bounce. This is Plumlee. Out to Highland. He can stroke it. It's straight for the Clippers. 10-point lead.
And the pass, a little simple pass, but it wasn't made easy by a 7-footer off the dribble. Beautiful shot.
With his left hand, and I love it.
It really is one of the craziest things in the league. So unorthodox as Terrence Ross misses a 3. TJ Warren gets it back and puts it down for Phoenix.
Good offensive rebound, but D, do you think also, too, it feels good, but mentally it feels good because he doesn't think of...
So side of the bounce for the Clippers. 5-point game, early stages, second quarter. Just a half game separating these two teams in the West. That is Gordon. Phoenix. This is Booker, 4th game since the return from the leg injury that cost him 21 games. Okogie.
Points a game. Came in shooting 9 for 15 from behind the 3-point line.
This is Gordon left open, and Eric Gordon. This is Okogie, little Euro step, beautiful finish, right to the rack. 6-point game, then Lee takes it back. Massive break. Jimmy, what has happened to the Clippers?
Inexcusable, but this Clipper team throughout the course of the season has been very loose with the basketball where they will turn it over in spurts. Paul's done, Spiro, you've done this. It got the crowd back involved.
Well, this fan base, this city doesn't need much more to get energized after the last couple.
They get shots anytime they want, and they don't. The problem is when they get bogged down offensively in a half-court set and they turn it over.
This is Lee, got it. Ahead of the field is Man, lines it up, splash. And now Monty Williams just trying to temper expectations. Zubats.
Terrence heel. You know, we're really superstitious as professional athletes.
He's been wearing that mask for more than a month. Ayton.
For Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, an all-NBA player last year at the age of 37. And a 3-point stroke. So Phoenix's lead short-lived, at least for the moment. Paul gets it to Ross, knifes in, and he is getting right to... What a setup by Paul, but Ayton just couldn't finish. Leonard! With the tip in by... Guarded by Craig. Here's Leonard. Can Kawhi Leonard get his offensive game going? 0 of 8 shooting if you've just joined us for Leonard in the first half. That is George. on a masterful three-point stroke. 14 for PG-13, and a quick
move. He attracted the double team to get out to Senior and back to George. And then Torrey Craig able to respond with his own three.
Zubac. George nearly another turnover. Clippers a home winner Tuesday. This is man swooping in.
That dynamic score on the other side of him. And he's always been able, and I love him. It's a different level with Kevin Durant. And actually, I think he may help Devin Booker be even more efficient as
Ivica Zubac ending an 8-0 Phoenix run. So a 2-point game. Look at Ayton in traffic
space. All those things add up to making winning plays and putting yourself and your team in a situation to compete for a championship.
Ayton. And what they hope will be a deep run through the postseason. Leonard, beautiful drop off to man. Rips it back from PG-13. They get it to Craig, corner three, splash! Weird night for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, if you've just joined us, still has not scored in this game. He's 0 of 9 from the field. Man! Boy. Phoenix, number 4 team in the West, just a half-game lead over the Clippers. Ayton!
To happen and then Ayton to get in proper position to receive, catch, and finish.
Kawhi Leonard, his first field. And you just think of all the weapons and all the different things that Plumlee can give you. Such a versatile big. Terrence Mann for the Clippers. Here comes Leonard, turns the corner, going Glenn in his Phoenix Suns debut.
I tell you what, this is a move that quietly happened across the league that nobody really type of player, man. Well, right. He's like, no, I want to play. And speaking of which, it's Aben.
27 games in which they've had both Leonard and Paul George. How does this one end here tonight in Phoenix? A little bit of a knuckle. This is Gordon weaving through traffic. Gordon, beautiful wraparound feed. It's Plumlee on a finish.
My opinion, guys, they're on bad teams, not looking at the playoffs, but Terrence Ross in Orlando never complained, stayed professional. Eric Gordon has Diablo with it. Now they're in the playoffs, Double J, and they're going to be keys to coming off the bench for both teams.
But you made the point when we were talking at a halftime about this, and Paul George with the nice.
With Gordon for the Clippers and Terrence Ross for the Suns, could prove dividends for both of these two teams, hoping to make deep in the NBA.
Yeah, I know there's been grumblings here about Lee not being invited to the three-point shooting contest.
Beautiful little floater and he's pushed LA's lead back to 9. So Highland with 7 off the bench. This is Okogie. Corner pocket 3 for Phoenix. How good has Josh Okogie been tonight? Look at his numbers, 21 points. Making only his 4th start of the season. George! It's their money's worth here in Phoenix. Three-pointer from Ross won't go, gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. And Paul George. Booker, tough defense from Gordon, and he
assets, so to speak, even Duke can guard in a little bit of space. Paul
George teeing off, right.
Get it back here.
Well, you just see the quickness of Paul George. Incredible, Jimmy. Look at man. It's a half-game lead over the Clippers. This is George, gets to the elbow, that mid-range. Got 8 weeks, Jimmy, to figure it out, but what a bunch of additions that they've made. Look at approach the final 2 minutes here in Phoenix. Leonard maintains his feet, puts it down. My goodness, 13 for Kawhi. And the Clippers trying to give themselves some breathing room. Reset, 7 to shoot. Paul George, 26 points, what a pass. Zubac, backdoor to man. Final 60 seconds, shot clock down to 2. What a matchup between Paul and George. Leonard. Booker's 3 won't go. Paul is there with 13 points.
Now we're able to see who this team can be. Tough loss for the